For millions of people around the world, the day doesn't truly begin until that first sip of coffee. Whether it's a morning ritual, a midday pick-me-up, or a pre-workout boost, caffeine is woven into the fabric of our daily lives. But what if I told you that this simple, everyday habit is more than just a way to wake up? It's actually a powerful, legal performance enhancer that athletes of all levels use to gain an edge, sometimes without even realizing it. Caffeine is found in coffee, tea, energy drinks, and even chocolate. It's one of the most widely consumed substances on the planet, and for good reason. Decades of scientific research have shown that caffeine is one of the most effective and safest ways to boost physical and mental performance. This isn't just a placebo effect or a marketing gimmick. Study after study has demonstrated that caffeine can improve endurance, increase strength, sharpen focus, and even help you push through fatigue. These benefits aren't limited to elite athletes. Weekend warriors and casual exercisers can also experience noticeable improvements. In fact, caffeine is so effective that it's been studied by sports scientists for decades, and its performance-enhancing effects are recognized by major sports organizations around the world. But how does caffeine actually work inside your body? When you consume caffeine, it acts on both your brain and your muscles. In the brain, it blocks the chemicals that make you feel tired, helping you stay alert and focused. In your muscles, it helps them contract with more force, making each movement feel a little bit easier and more powerful. This unique combination of mental and physical effects means you can push harder, go further, and perform better, almost like unlocking a hidden gear you didn't know you had. In this video, we'll break down the fascinating science behind caffeine's effects on the body and mind. We'll explore which types of exercise benefit the most, how much caffeine you should take, and the best timing to maximize your results. We'll also cover important safety tips, including how to avoid taking too much, what to do if you start to build a tolerance, and how to recognize the signs that you might need to cut back. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to use caffeine safely and effectively to boost your own performance, whether you're training for a marathon, hitting the gym, or just looking for a little extra energy to get through your day. Caffeine's versatility is what makes it so valuable for athletes. For endurance sports like running or cycling, caffeine helps you go longer before fatigue sets in. In moderate to high-intensity activities, think 10K races or fitness classes, it reduces your perception of effort, letting you push harder. For short, explosive efforts like sprints or interval training, caffeine increases power and sharpens reaction time. This is crucial in sports where split-second decisions matter, like football or martial arts. Even in weightlifting, caffeine boosts the speed and force of your lifts, helping you build strength over time. Whether you want to run farther, react faster, or lift heavier, caffeine offers a real science-backed edge. Its benefits span endurance, speed, power, and strength. No matter your sport, caffeine can help you reach the next level. To truly appreciate caffeine's magic, let's take a closer look inside the brain and see what's happening on a microscopic level. Every day, as you go about your activities, your brain is hard at work, and with every thought, movement, or action, it produces a chemical called adenosine. Normally, adenosine gradually builds up in your brain throughout the day. As its levels rise, it binds to special receptors, sending signals that make you feel increasingly tired and ready for rest. This is your body's natural way of telling you it's time to slow down and recharge. But when you drink coffee, tea, or an energy drink, caffeine enters your bloodstream and travels to your brain. There, it cleverly mimics adenosine shape and fits into those same receptors, blocking adenosine from attaching. This prevents the tiredness signal from getting through, so you feel more awake, alert, and focused. This effect isn't just about feeling less sleepy. Caffeine also changes how your brain perceives effort during exercise. When you're working out, your brain usually sends signals that tell you how hard the activity feels. With caffeine, those signals are dampened, so the same workout feels easier, and you can push yourself further. On top of that, caffeine has a mild pain-reducing effect. It can actually help block some of the pain signals that come from your muscles during intense exercise, making it easier to tolerate the normal discomfort that comes with pushing your limits. The result? You're able to train or compete at a higher intensity for longer periods of time without feeling as worn out or overwhelmed by fatigue. This can make a real difference, especially during tough workouts or competitions. It's not just a mental trick. Caffeine's effects are real and measurable. By blocking fatigue and pain, it helps you break through your usual limits and reach new levels of performance. By giving you both a mental and physical edge, caffeine allows you to match your mental drive with your body's true potential, helping you stay sharp and motivated when it matters most. That's why caffeine is a favorite among athletes in all kinds of sports, from runners and cyclists to team players and weightlifters. Its benefits are widely recognized and used to gain that extra edge. Used wisely and in moderation, caffeine can help you power through your toughest workouts, overcome fatigue, and unlock new levels of performance you might not have thought possible. Caffeine's benefits aren't just in your head. It works directly on your muscles, too. When you move, your muscles contract thanks to calcium ions inside each cell. Caffeine helps release more calcium, making each contraction stronger and more powerful. This means you can sprint faster, jump higher, or lift heavier weights. The effect is real. Studies show caffeine increases movement speed and explosive power. It's not just that exercise feels easier, your muscles are actually working harder. For any sport that relies on strength or speed, this is a major advantage. Caffeine's direct action on muscle tissue is a key reason it's such a reliable performance booster. Caffeine also gives your heart a boost, helping it pump more blood with each beat. This means more oxygen gets delivered to your muscles during exercise, delaying fatigue and improving endurance. For endurance athletes, this can be the difference between hitting the wall and finishing strong. Caffeine's effect on the heart is generally safe for healthy people, but those with heart conditions should check with a doctor first. By improving both muscle power and oxygen delivery, caffeine supports peak performance from multiple angles. It helps clear waste products from muscles, letting you work harder for longer. For most athletes, this cardiovascular boost is another reason to consider caffeine. It's a holistic upgrade for your entire athletic system. So, how much caffeine should you take for the best results? Research shows that 2-3 milligrams per kilogram of body weight is the sweet spot for most people. For an 80-kilogram athlete, that's about 160-240 milligrams, roughly 1 to 2 cups of coffee. More isn't better. Higher doses don't boost performance and can cause jitters, nausea, or heart palpitations. If you're sensitive to caffeine, start low and see how your body reacts. The key is to find the minimum effective dose that gives you a boost without side effects. Calculate your dose based on your weight and don't exceed the recommended range. For most, 200 milligrams is a good starting point. Remember, the goal is to enhance performance, not to overload your system. Use caffeine strategically for your most important workouts or competitions. Timing is everything when it comes to caffeine. Caffeine peaks in your bloodstream about 30-60 minutes after you take it. For best results, consume your caffeine source, coffee, energy drink, or tablet, about half an hour before your workout or event. This ensures you get the full benefit right when you need it most. For most workouts or competitions, a single pre-event dose is enough. Ultra-endurance athletes might consider a small top-up mid-event, but be careful not to overdo it. For the rest of us, one well-timed dose is simple and effective. Make timing part of your pre-event routine for maximum impact. Caffeine isn't without its downsides. Daily use can lead to tolerance and dependence. Your body adapts by making more adenosine receptors, so you need more caffeine for the same effect. This can spiral into higher doses and more side effects. Dependence means you might feel withdrawal, headaches, fatigue, irritability, if you skip your usual dose. For athletes, withdrawal can disrupt training and performance. That's why many experts recommend saving caffeine for your hardest sessions or competitions. Avoid it on rest days or easy workouts to keep your body sensitive. This strategy, called caffeine cycling, helps you get the most benefit when you really need it. Use caffeine as a tool, not a crutch. That way you avoid the pitfalls of tolerance and withdrawal. The smartest way to use caffeine is to be intentional and strategic. Instead of relying on it out of habit, think of caffeine as a tool in your performance toolkit, one that can be fine-tuned for maximum benefit. By planning your caffeine use, you can avoid building up a tolerance and ensure it works when you need it most. Start by assessing your current habits. Are you someone who reaches for coffee every morning, or do you only use caffeine occasionally? If you're a daily user, consider taking a short break. Just a few days off can help reset your body's sensitivity. This way, when a big event or competition comes up, caffeine will have a stronger effect and give you a real boost. Try to reserve caffeine for your most important workouts or competitions. On regular training days, opt for decaf or skip caffeine altogether. This approach helps keep your body responsive, so you get the most out of caffeine when it really counts. Use your training sessions to experiment with caffeine. Test different doses and timing to see what works best for you. Never try a new caffeine strategy for the first time on race day. Practice during training to avoid surprises and side effects. Pay attention to how you feel after different amounts and sources of caffeine. Some people do better with coffee, others with tea or supplements. Track your energy, focus, and any side effects like jitters or stomach upset. Over time, you'll find the source, amount, and timing that gives you the best results with the fewest drawbacks. For most athletes, a dose of 2 to 3 milligrams of caffeine per kilogram of body weight taken about 30 to 60 minutes before exercise is ideal. This range is supported by research and helps you get the benefits without overdoing it. Remember, more isn't always better. Find your sweet spot. Caffeine is a powerful, legal, and accessible performance enhancer when used wisely. It can sharpen your focus, boost your endurance, and help you push through tough moments in training or competition. By understanding the science behind caffeine and using it strategically, you can unlock new levels of performance. It's not just about more energy, it's about smarter energy applied at the right time. Whether you're chasing a personal best, aiming for a podium finish, or simply want to get more out of your daily workouts, a smart approach to caffeine can give you that extra edge. It's about making every effort count. Use caffeine wisely, treat it as a valuable part of your training plan, and let it help you reach your athletic goals. With the right strategy, you can harness its power to perform at your very best.